free to ask one at a time. Oh, okay. So,
what's it been like coming back to Houston after your win?
it has been the best feeling because I have been wanting to come back to Houston ever since I won. It's been a little over 2 months and there's no place like home. So it's great to just be with my family and friends and really celebrate and talk with them because after I won, I only saw them for a very short amount of time. And then the next day I went to New York. So I really didn't get to talk to them or spend too much quality time with them. So that's what this is all about. And to see my fans and friends, just the whole community. It really feels good.
And what do you miss most about home?
Wow. Well, in New York, I don't have a car, so I miss, being able to drive everywhere, and it's a little bit cold, so I'm not used to that cold weather and just kind of that comfort of having the family and friends there. But I'm really liking New York. I love the energy of the people. Everybody's so hardworking. It's a busy city, but I'm liking it. Yeah.
What's your favorite place to eat and hang out in Houston?
Ooh, I have a few spots. Depending on what I am in the mood for, I really like Nancy's Hustle. That's a restaurant in East Downtown. I'm a huge fan of Jerry's Grill, and that's a Filipino restaurant in Bel Air. I like to go to Bel Air a lot, eat ramen, or there's all types of good Asian foods in that area, so I switch it up a lot.
And how would you say your life has changed since becoming Miss Universe?
Well, I have this big platform now that I always dreamed of. I feel like I have a megaphone to really inspire everyone and just share my message of, working hard for whatever your dreams you have, and as a designer, using fashion as a force for good, promoting sustainability, continuing to educate people, giving unique opportunities. I mean, my life changed overnight, and it happened so fast, but I'm just very thankful for it.
What plans do you have for your clothing brand now as Miss Universe? Are you planning to expand it more, or what are your goals for that next?
Well, as Miss Universe, when I won, all my clothing that I was selling on my website, they sold out. I'm very thankful for that. And I don't have too much time to work on my brand because Miss Universe is the job and the priority. So I will be making one-off pieces here and there when I get time in the studio, which is very limited because I'm busy. But I'll be able to focus on building my sustainable brand after Miss Universe is done.
And regarding your business, what made you want to get involved in companies that have been abusing traffic, and how has your new title sort of helped to expand that work?
Well, as a designer, I've been sewing since I was a teenager, but I always wanted to put a charity cause with my passion. I wasn't quite sure how I would do that when I was a teenager, but it was a dream of mine. And then I heard about magpies and peacocks, how they were all about sustainability and how people would donate fabrics to their warehouse and they would recycle those fabrics and make pieces. And I loved that. So then I did a tour there, and my first day there, the owner was telling me about the sewing program, which teaches the women that have survived from domestic violence and human trafficking. And when she told me about that, I said, can I be a sewing instructor? I've never done that before, but I want to be involved. And she basically just hired me on the spot. So from that day on, I got involved heavily, and I've been with them ever since.
And are you still currently involved with them, or are you planning to continue that work after?
Yes, so I'm still involved with them. I feel like I always will be in one way or another. I'm not doing the sewing classes in person anymore since I've moved to New York, but now I'm kind of a global ambassador for them, always sharing that message. And now that I'm home for a few days, I will be dedicating a day there to go back and get some projects in the works that I can share as Miss Universe throughout the year.
Chance for you to visit the Philippines?
Fingers crossed, yes, I think so. I should be visiting during May, during Miss Universe Philippines. So I have been waiting and waiting to go, and I look forward to that.
Filipinos want to be like you.
My message to young Filipinas, I would tell them, never doubt yourself, no matter what age. If you're young or you feel like you're too late, I felt the same way, and always look for that support system. When I met coaches and mentors that believed in me, they saw something in me that I couldn't even see in myself, and they helped me shine. So my message to those girls is really latch on to those people that believe in you, and they can make your dreams become a reality if you meet them in the middle with a lot of hard work.
Thank you.
Thank you. Maraming salamat po. It's nice to see everybody. Thank you for coming. Any more
We
questions?
rooted for you. We rooted for you from the very start. We're so proud of you.
Thank you. I can't believe it still. I mean, I'm 2 months in, sinking in a little bit more, but it's just a dream come true. It feels good to be home.
How long are you going to be in Houston?
Just 5 days. I think 5 days. Yes, very
So-
busy, trying to do everything I can and fit everything into the schedule. But I've been looking forward to the.
What is it you're looking forward to the most for this homecoming?
Being able to hug my friends and my family in person. You know, we communicate online all the time, even on FaceTime, but being in person, face to face, is so special. And I know I will meet a lot of people that I haven't met before. I heard people have flown in, and I mean, that just warms my heart. I feel incredibly grateful to have that support. So I really hope to connect with everybody here because I'm so grateful for them.
There's still a lot of people out there who may not support pageantry as much as maybe the group in this room does. What can you tell people out there to change their minds about what pageantry has done for you and what it can do for other people out there?
Yes, I just have to share my personal story. It really transformed my life. I mean, my friends see it, my family sees it, but I would tell anybody that doesn't know, pageantry is a job. It takes a lot of discipline and hard work, and I used to be a shy little girl with somewhat of a direction, but not quite, and pageantry really helped me break out of that shell. I can communicate now on top of so many other things, and the community in the pageant world is so dedicated, so it's a beautiful community, and I would just tell anybody to open your mind up to something, because I told myself you should always give yourself something in life to try once, and when I did that, it opened up a world of opportunities for me. So I think you should always be open-minded.
And how does this transition into empowering women in the future?
It transitions into empowering women because when women can really put their best foot forward with a strong system behind them, a strong support system, coaches and mentors like I did, it really boosted my confidence. And confidence at the end of the day will propel you forward. Your mindset is so powerful, it's so important, and when you believe in yourself, you have that confidence, I promise you can do anything. It's a magical feeling and it's very empowering. So that's what I would encourage to any woman listening.
And now that you're Miss Universe, you're now forever a part of a legacy, a part of history. And you've actually can move forward to anything that you want. That's a big, powerful thing to have on your shoulders. How do you deal with that every single day?
You know, when you say that, it excites me. It's definitely like, oh my gosh, I want to do everything and make the most of this opportunity. And with this prestigious job and title, I just want to make everybody know, share with everybody that I will always meet it with hard work and the utmost respect for this legacy. I mean, Miss Universe is the most beautiful organization with the goals and values of women empowerment. And they're really allowing me to be myself. And I think that's the best thing about this whole organization. So, very thankful for that.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Does anyone else have any other questions?
So I actually have always been upcycling because when I started going to thrift stores with my mother, I was just a child, and we would find secondhand clothing and she would alter it to be my size, or she would teach me how to tear something apart and make it my own unique thing. So that was kind of upcycling before I knew I was doing it. But fast forward to sewing for about 5 or 7 years, I watched a documentary called The True Cost about the fashion industry and how polluting it can be, and just the behind the scenes of how garments are made and how there's a lot of improvement that needs to be made in factories. And I said, wow, I'm a fashion designer, I'm actually a part of this issue and I can be a part of the solution. So I thought, you know what, I have a voice as a designer and I really want to use this to use fashion for a greater cause, and that's why I'm so passionate about it now.
And where do you draw inspiration for your designs?
I would say everywhere, a lot from my travels. I like to go on walks in the morning and it let my mind wander a little bit. Colors really inspire me, textures. Also the internet, I'll go on Pinterest, I'll see different shapes or lines, and anything that really just catches my eye, it comes organically to me. Yeah.
R'Bonney.
Yes.
Miss Venezuela, your first runner-up, is also a fashion designer.
Correct.
Is there a plan for you to both collaborate on a project one day?
Okay, so yes, during the competition, we were right next to each other because of the alphabetical order, and during rehearsals, we were connecting on fashion and sustainability,
Yeah.
and we pinky promised each other we would collaborate one day. I'm not sure when, but I know she will hold me to that. I respect her so much. She's very hardworking and driven, so whenever that happens, I think it will be pretty good. Any other questions?
Are we good?
Texas is held. So I won Miss Texas here about 6 months ago. That was in July. So to come back here is a full circle moment. It's a full circle feeling with familiar faces and people that have been there since day one, and I owe all my gratitude to them. So it means a lot to see new faces too. You know, my community is growing. I'm very thankful for y'all to have so much dedication to this pageant world and community. So thank you for the questions.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Mabuhay, hello, Kenneth calling. Greetings from Houston. I'm with Ernesto here. We just wanted to say hi. Ernesto Consuelo, thank you so much. Maraming salamat po for being here. Have a good night. Thank you. Oh, sorry.